Not there today. What we're going to work on is those three steps we've already been working on. Step one, we draw two-dimensional. Step two, we go ahead and we dimension it. Step three, let me back up. Step two, when we say dimension it, we tell it the size, how big it will be, or small. And then step three, we extrude. And extrude is the remove or the adding of material to make it have depth. All right, so now looking at my screen here, I go to sketch, start step one. I choose sketch. We're going to make the start and the end location. I'm going to zoom in. Remember where the mouse cursor is where we zoom. You can choose any location you want for this to work, okay? So I'm going to zoom in right now. Now, before I choose my sketch plane, this is very important. I want you to make sure your other sketches, I only have two on here, sketch one and sketch two are hidden right now. See the line through them, diagonal line? They're grayed out. They're hidden currently. So then I'm going to grab this surface right here, which is the inside of that cutout piece we made. I'm going to go ahead and turn my rectangle tool on, drag and drop a rectangle right up in the corner. That's going to be my start location. If you choose a different location, that's fine. You can choose somewhere else, but I'm just making it right there. Now that I have made my square, I'm going to turn off that tool. And I go to step two, my dimension tool. Turn my dimension tool on. Real easy. One click on the side of my line, drag it over a little. One click, I'm going to make that number 12. It's in millimeters, so 12 millimeters. One click, 12. Okay, so I made the size for my start location. Now I'm going to extrude it. Just to look at it, you can see it's on the inside of our maze. We're going to extrude it. We want to come all the way up to the top of the edge here. So that extrusion is a depth of 10 because that's what we cut out here. We have a 10 millimeter depth here for the opening. Go back to my front block. I'll zoom in again, and I'm going to go to extrude. And I'm going to make an add of 10 millimeters. And I hit the check mark, and you'll see that that block is now built right in there. It's solid, 10 millimeters. All right, now I'm just going to do the same thing we did before for our large 75 by 75 area. I'm going to make a square on top and then hollow it out. So step one, we sketch. Where do we sketch? I check and make sure all my sketches are currently grayed out and hidden. So this is my surface that I want to sketch on, my plane. One click. Turn my rectangle tool on. Drag and drop. And now the same thing you've done before. We're going to dimension from the inside to the outside. Dimension from the inside to the outside. Watch me. I turn my rectangle tool off. Turn my dimension tool on. One click on the inside, one click on the outside. And that distance between those is going to be 3, enter. Okay, now what just happened is the square moved. I'll show you this in a minute. I'm glad that happened. One click here, one click there. That distance is currently 3, enter. Okay, now with these two lines, I went outside my part. I went outside where I wanted it to be. So when I click on the blue line and then I click on this black line here, the distance between them is currently 2 point, can't see what that is, 2.5 or something like that, 2 point something 3. So we're outside. If I hit 3, it's actually going to go further out this way. It's going to get further away. I want to go the other way. So if I said 0, I'll be on top of here, and I need to go -3 to get up in this range here. So 2.52633, I'm going to go -3, and that's going to put it on the proper side where I want it. Let me do it again here. One click, and I'm going to say -3. Now, it might be +3 when you guys are doing it, and that'll be fine. That'll be great. I had to use negative because it went outside. A little more challenging. Now we're going to extrude. Step 3, we extrude, and we're going to remove that out like we've done before. So I'm going to go straight to my extrude. I'm going to remove 10. If I left it at 25, it would have gone out the back. All right, and there we go. See that? Very good. Okay, so now we got to pick our end location. I'm going to do it right here in the middle. I'll do it right there in the middle. Again, you can pick anywhere you want. I'm a man. You decide. Sketch, my sketch plane. All my sketches are grayed out. Cool, we're good. This is my sketch plane. Turn my rectangle tool on, drag and drop. Step 2, dimension. Turn my dimension tool on, one click here, drag up, 12. One click here, drag over, 12. Now, could I dimension this to the wall on the outside? Sure. The ball is 4.5 millimeters, so we need to make sure the ball, depends on what you want to do. You can make this 0, it'll put it right on the wall. It's up to you guys where you want it to be located. I'm going to make it 6 so the ball can actually roll through here. And I'll do the same thing down here. You guys can do whatever you want. 6, enter, there you go. This is dimensioned. I go to extrude. I'm going to add material. I have to add 10. And that's what it looks like currently. The ball can roll around it. The ball is 4.5 millimeters, as I said. And now I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to do one more sketch on the top of this surface. I'll turn my rectangle tool on and drag and drop that. And now I have to dimension my last dimensions here, step 2. One click on the blue, one click on the black. That distance, again, 3, enter, all the way around. Oh, it moved again on this here, so I'm outside the bottom. That's currently 1.7. Let me show you if I put 3. It's going to get further out. Watch this. It pushed out further. We didn't want that to happen. We want to go the other way, so I got to go -3. Okay, and then I got to zoom in here. One click. There you go. One click. It's very tight. That one, actually, I can just do 3. So if you do find that you're on the wrong side, you guys can go ahead and, like this one's on the wrong side, one click. I'm going to have to go -3. It's 0.1 positive. We're going to have to go -3 to come in. And then I'll go to the front. You can see that it looks good. Now, this opening, you could make these numbers something else. You could make them 2 if you wanted. This opening is, this side's 12. I have 3 on the bottom. I have 3 on the top, meaning this opening is 6 millimeters. So when we make a side for the ball to come in, we have a 6 millimeter area, and it's a 4.5 millimeter ball. So that'll fit in okay. Okay, everyone, that should do it. I'm going to go to my step 3 extrude. I'm going to remove 10. And I have an opening here. You can see that that looks for my start and my end location. And we will adjust that as we need to once we get to class. If you get to that step, that would be great. Good luck.